practices and maybe better footing.
Repeat that. Sorry about that.
It's like you guys talked about it being a reset, going from there. Like, what was the disconnect from actually resetting and starting this postseason on better footing?
I wouldn't. Not trying to make.
No.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. I think we've done a great job all week, and I think we've had great practices all week and everything coming this game. I think I said it already. I think the biggest thing today was just the loss of focus. Maybe we had a lead. You can't really go 6 minutes without scoring with a 15-point lead and just let the team come back and think you're going to win the game. The momentum is completely on their side. And that's the biggest thing about this sport is momentum will kill you. Will kill the game for you. And I think if we want to win these games that come in March and get past the first and second round, that we can't just let that type of stuff happen.
How did that happen? Like, easy go. Big lead. What does it take to push?
It's just difficult. Of course, you get a little more content, you get more complacent with how you feel in the game. But at the end of the day, that feeling that you felt during the game, and now you're sitting here and the game's over and you lost. So we've done it plenty of times throughout the season where we've had games, we've been up, let teams come back. We've won some of those games, and we've lost some of those games. I think we understand, leaving here today, when we go drive back home these next 2 hours with a loss that we should have won, we need to understand that we can't do this ever again. It cannot happen throughout the rest of the postseason. So I'm glad this happened today. I'm extremely frustrated how the game went, but it's fine going into March Madness.
Does a bus trip back
You already know that. You already know that it's going to be terrible. It's quiet. Brad's going to come up and down talking. But we deserve it because we should have won this game and we got too complacent today. And at the end of the day, we all respond to it the right way, and I think we'll be perfectly fine going to wherever we're going to play.
What happens during
where they called the timeout where it looked like you were going to just go down court? How frustrating was that?
When Nick didn't have the ball,
it looked like you were ready to
I
pick it up.
I'm going to be careful what I say. I don't know at all what today was. Some of the calls that were happening today, I don't necessarily agree with. However, they are the refs, and we respect their decisions. It just made it really difficult for us to play basketball, I feel like, a little bit today, and letting us both teams be a little more aggressive, and they shot a lot more free throws than us.
What happens during that 6-minute scoreless streak you're talking about? Obviously you guys still get some good shots, but what changes?
I don't even know. Shots the looks that we got, just shots we shoot all the time. And just sometimes when you're hooping, you can just feel it, the momentum isn't swinging our way. They're knocking down shots that are maybe a little bit tougher, and in those moments, you just have to slow everything down and just find a way to get one in the rim. Because once that happens, then it flows back to normal. But I think maybe we could attack it a little bit more in that aspect. I think we shot 3 threes in that 6-minute time we didn't score. But either way, you just gotta slow it down, get a good one, and figure out a way and then get a stop.
I know you talked about just guard play in the Big Ten is very good. Is there anything big picture that you guys are seeing defensively that struggles with some of these elite guards? Beyond them being good, is there anything else you guys
I think our philosophy with our nail help on guards, like when Nick and John today step out and maybe hit a couple, maybe sometimes they drift from what we were trying to focus, and we talked about that a lot. And I think today that they got into the gaps there were easy shots for them to get downhill and get through. Because you let two great players like that find the way to the line, find easy layups, and they feel good. And that's the whole point, is to try to just eliminate that from the jump. I think we just have to sometimes just make sure we can stay committed to our philosophies. I was just so pissed about last game. I wasn't playing, and the Jake Davis wig thing, the Dylan, John, and Nick going up to our sideline. I was just extremely pissed after that game, and coming here today, I was letting him know that I was not playing that game. So I'm here today, and that whole move shot, and then I got another foul, and after that, it was just downhill from there.
What's the bounce back for this team? It seems like you guys had an answer.
I think the biggest, I've heard you say it last time, just remembering those feelings. This group is very special. This group has done a lot of crazy things throughout this year that nobody thought we would do. And we don't want to diminish all that with just doing something, doing all the little things to help us make sure to maintain wins and we can move on in March. Because right now we all feel like crap because we know we could have done something just a little bit different or played a little bit harder. You can't do that. We want to be the team we want to be, but then when it comes to April 3rd and 4th and we're going to be in the final four, we got to just make sure we're doing all of it.